You the round earth theory, man?
Man, everybody on round earth, brother.
Everybody?
Everybody on the planet on round earth, brother.
Well, that's not true. All people not the same, man. We have, everything is.
All people not the same.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All people are not the same, brother.
When we breathing,
I mean, not that way. I'm talking about the same as thought pattern, bro. The same way we look at it, view things. That's all it
mind
is.
control. I feel you. So we about to start trying to mind control me now with this stuff. Let's go to
You present your stuff, bro. This is all about, first thing is about peace and love, about
sharp
helping each
teeth,
other.
but
And when we in this thing here, we still love one another.
Oh,
We
no
still,
doubt. But this
no
shit,
hate.
like
Go ahead.
Professor Chris said, this become a pathetic joke, man, with this flat earth stuff, bro. These trolls on the internet promoting all this misinformation. And what significance does a flat earth serve to us? For all these people on flat earth, show me the significance does a flat earth serve for us, besides what we see on this round earth going through weather patterns and changes. What does a flat earth do for you as a black human, as a melanated person? Show me.
What it does for me, it allows me to be
No,
grounded.
let me finish my question. Show
Okay,
me
I
the
thought you
relation.
said- Go ahead.
What does a flat earth, how does that connect with the sun? How does a flat earth help activate your pineal gland? Answer that for me.
Well, how does a round earth
The round earth, you want
help to
to know?
activate your pineal
You're
gland?
supposed to ask my question, but I'm going to ask your question first. The round earth help us, first of all, through the serotonin melatonin process of the earth being on a spherical ball, spinning, first of all, around the sun. First of all, it gives us the serotonin melatonin properties that the pineal needs. It gets from the sun. And it only does this by rotation of going through what we call day and night. What we dealing with electromagnetism.
What makes
here.
day and night, bro?
What you mean what makes day and night?
What-
Spinning out of the rays of
Hold
the
on,
sun.
day and night, that's an oxymoron. Because a
Not an
day consists of
oxymoron.
24 hours, period.
Listen,
So
brother,
what is a night?
a night is when the planet,
A night is a fraction of a day.
night is when the planet spins out of the rays of the sun. Modern humans have turned that word or that process as nighttime. When the sun spends its 12 hours in quote unquote real black light, which is the initial light, not white light, but when this is the artificial light from the sun, this is the life light. The superseding life light is black light, which we call space, carbon and all of that. You know what I mean? So all planets, I have on my phone, I can show you.
How far is the sun from the earth, man?
According to Black Root Science, I can give you a figure according to some of my studies, my research. You know what I'm saying? But matter of fact, Black Root Science right here.
Have you ever studied the stars, man? Do you know how many constellations there are? Do you understand the stars and where they travel at? And, do you understand the Dogon information on the star system and the planetary bodies?
Way beyond, brother.
All right.
Way beyond.
But what star system stands over the North Pole? And they're always there, never move.
Cephas, Cephas.
No, Polaris. Polaris is the star. If you stand in the middle of the North Pole,
You say
look up.
what's the name, brother?
The name
I'm
of the star.
telling you the name of the stars is Cepheus, brother, which stands at the north. You just saying the Polaris. Well, Cepheus,
Polaris is the star that stands above the North Pole, man.
from an African perspective, it's called Cepheus. It's the Ethiopian king that symbolizes our rulership over the
But do that star
Polaris.
ever leave from the North Pole?
Bruh, it doesn't because that's the pole star, brother. I mean, let's not play them games.
Oh no, I'm
you know what I mean?
trying to lay some foundation because I want to know where you at. Because
I'm here with the plan.
if we
Everybody.
stay at the North Pole right here, all right, this flat Earth, I can take a little bit of the wheel right now.
Okay, run that.
This is the flat Earth. If we stand at the North Pole and look straight up, Polaris is there all the time. It never leaves. But if we traveling and the ball is spinning, that means that star not gonna be the same stuff. We will see different star systems every damn second.
No.
But the star system is traveling around the Earth. The Earth is not traveling around it. The Earth is fixed on pillars. 4 corners of the Earth. The Earth does not have a south pole. The south pole is the whole rim of the Earth called Antarctica.
Okay, so
Antarctica Treaty will specify that to you, man. You can't even go there.
now explain how if that's not correct, what he just
That's
said.
not
there.
correct because the ancient Kemetu, the ancient Egyptians teach what we call the imperishable stars of Ra. The imperishable stars of Ra are the fixed stars in which we call the stellar system. The stellar system will be this background. These stars on the stellar system are fixed, they do not move. That's why the ancients called it the imperishable stars of Ra. Everything inside of the solar system moves, meaning the sun and the earth. So everything within the solar system
the sun moves. I thought we move around the sun.
It's a cosmic dance, brother. Let's not play here, brother.
I'm not
the
trying to say
the sun spins, the earth spins around the sun. The sun spins around Spidet, a series. If you're familiar with history and knowledge of culture, it's called a great cosmic dance. And those out of Indus Kush call it the great cosmic dance. That's why you see Kali, Shiva doing the great cosmic dances. Because these planetary bodies rotate around each other. The only thing, according to our ancient Kemetic ancestors, is fixed is the imperishable stars of Ra, meaning the background. Like these pictures are on these walls, where they don't move, and they call these the imperishable stars of Ra. That's why y'all all mixed up with this nonsense right now. You gotta do real historical research to know real what our
how you know that
ancestors taught.
historical? You say historical, his story told to you.
All right, well, I'm coming from
Go from
now
common sense. Let's drop all the facts of the past.
You want to beat up with common sense?
I'm saying common sense is that we stand up here and look at reality. If you think that the earth is curved every 11 miles, I've done the geometry on it. I got some books up here to show you if you need the formulas. All right?
I'm gonna break this down so simple when this brother come back. And I'm gonna show him using his own flat earth. This stuff is getting out of hand.
If you want to find the formulas to figure all that out, read some of these books right here, Euclid's. All right? Then you can realize that if the earth is curved, every 11 miles you see a pronounced curvature of the earth. That means if you're flying from out on a plane, you see a buildings laying out, and as you appear in the 11-mile range, they'll rise up. That don't happen, bro.
Y'all thinking like, that's why our ancestors called the Greeks childish children. Because the Greeks were the first ones talking about the earth was flat. And our ancient Kemetic ancestors called them childish children who don't know the secrets. Now, I use this, bro. You could take this your flat earth.
Yes, flat earth.
You could cut this frame out right here, get a ball about the size of this, and wrap that around the ball. you got a whole globe. How you gonna take a sphere, a circle, a globe, and try to say it's flat? It just. And you said let's lose common sense. Let's lose common sense. No, you said lose common sense. I'm using our ancestor wisdom. I ain't trying to be here. I'm in the spirit.
Our ancestor wisdom was not tarnished to give us wisdom.
Because you here right now. You wearing that on your chain, that on your neck. You dressed in these clothes. You're here talking and teaching.
Who went into Egypt and took the information and categorized?
It's not about Egypt. Don't get it misconstrued. It's a whole Nile Valley. It's just not Egypt. Because like I tell brothers who know history, there was a time when Egypt did not exist. So don't be all this Egypt. Egypt did not exist. There was interior Africa with ancient wisdom of the celestial way before Egypt manifested that knowledge. So my point is this. You could take this here, cut this out, put this on a watermelon, and you get the oblong earth, which the earth is really oblong. It ain't no perfect circle. Our ancestors taught. That's why we have poles, bro, and polarities, man. The half of the earth is magnetized, the other is electrified. On the flat earth, where you gonna get your electricism and your magnetism at? If the earth is flat, where's the part that's half gonna be magnetized and the other part electrified? Show me that on the flat earth. Oh, the mountains and the water? You get that on the globe, though. You get half perfect halves in spheres, just like on this map here. You get halves.
So
you get perfect
on the
halves.
earth, we can hang upside down in water too, bro. And all coming out.
It's not that.
See, gravity. What about gravity? You believe in gravity then?
Gravity is magnetism, bro. See, if you do science and you do real study, you don't stop saying gravity. Gravity, you being trapped in all the white man lingo. It's only two natural forces: magnetism and electricity, bro. And together it's called electromagnetism. So how the hell, if you're gonna be on a flat planet, I guess the bottom of the earth is broke loose, or rocks or whatever, hanging in space? How in the hell that gonna even pick up enough solar wind to spin?
It's not spinning, bro.
Brother, the earth spins at 72 what? Every 72 hours or something, symbolic time of breath taking the breath. Man, all of this is about us in regards to what we're doing. That's why the earth is a sphere.
We are traveling 1700 miles an hour in two different directions, orbital and axis, right?
We ain't traveling. The Earth spans only one way, brother.
No, the orbit and axis. That's the. You tell me the
You talking about the
heliocentric.
tilt.
Let it
The heliocentric.
Right.
let Marshall explain how it's y'all see how the flat earth is magnetized by not being
Please
round?
explain that. Please explain how a flat Earth gonna be magnetized,
The Earth
electrified.
itself is magnetism. It's magnetic. The Earth is represents feminine aspect of the Earth. It's magnetic already. Without that, brother.
Show me a flat
We
Earth.
got layers
Show me
underneath
a
this
flat
Earth,
Earth.
brother. They got things that live underneath. They
Y'all
got
right
7
on this,
layers
Joe?
underneath here,
Y'all right
brother.
on this?
Yeah.
Show me flat Earth, bro.
I don't have to show you already.
No, we dealing with this.
First of all, when's your birthday, brother?
Bro, I'm Lord and Prince of the Pisces, man.
Oh, that's why. You good, bro?
I'm Lord and Prince of the
You
Pisces.
good, bro? All right. You right, man. I
Let me
already know
show
what to
you.
do
Put
with
'em up.
Pisces. Yeah. I can't argue with that, bro, because you would have a belief system. I have a
It's not a
knowledge
belief.
system, bro. And that's the
So,
difference
bro,
that we
let me
don't
tell you, brother, you
understand.
don't know, man. 18 years old, bro. Me and my boy Shaheed decided when we was first entering his teachings to not deal with belief. We already broke that down at 18 years old on Canal Street. When you believe something, you don't know. When you don't know something, you're not sure. And that's just that. So I don't deal with belief, brother.
Let's keep it
41.
clean, baby. We all family.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
I've
you
already
gotta-
that's been established,
when
bro.
you
Ain't
talk to
nothing
people,
love
you
here,
gotta
bro.
know who you're talking to. Just
Yeah,
can't
if
try
you
to
talk, be
attack
yourself.
him.
I want you to be yourself regardless.
This your flat earth right here? This your little dome and all that stuff?
Firmament. That's what they call it. Van Allen belt, whatever you want to call it.
Alright. This would be surface, right? That's your little, I guess this under earth, right? I guess this would be the core or whatever. Do flat earth has a core?
How we don't know?
I'm asking you, your flat earth.
How we don't know that it's like that? Might be that way. It might be that way, but it's flat right here where we living on. We living on a flat surface. I'm not saying that
That's oblong, brother. That's why this stuff is crazy,
we
man.
living on a flat surface, man. What they telling you is that people living all around here and all around here.
Oh,
That's what the
that's Greek childish thoughts, brother.
you know.
I'm
But the
trying to
thing
tell
is,
you from
Australia,
a Semitic point of view,
in
dog.
your view, Australia's right here.
No. You can't, first of all, you can't believe none of the Gregorian calendars. You can't believe none of that
I
stuff,
don't
first
believe
of all.
nothing, bro.
You know what I mean?
No, I
Because it
don't.
all was changed. Now what I'm saying is this. Our ancestors teach as above, so below. You ever heard of that option?
Excuse me. Turn the machine off up in there, man.
You was trying to put the TV on.
Unplug that machine on so they won't, you know. I'm talking about the electronic thing. That's not a toy. I don't want to think
Right.
it's a toy in there.
Yeah. You ever heard of as above, so below?
Well, I've heard of all that, brother.
All right.
Hermetic principles, man.
It's hermetic. And what's her?
Well, that's all our information. Let's not go schematic with the words. These people.
You got to.
don't-
We got to deal with origins and beginnings, bro. Because if you don't know where you
Well, I
come
got
from,
to
you
go
don't know where
with.
you're
I
going.
got see me as a person. You not like I am. I'm here. I'm an introduction to people to get into a level. So if I talk on my most highest point, nobody would understand me, bro. So I have to talk and to gather people in with layman terms that they can go in, that they can feel. Oh, this they can get them involved. So we can't always go take people to your zone,
Well,
bro,
you
from
right.
0 to
So
1,000.
What I'm
That's
doing
we call-
is injecting this in people's blood. See, you deal with that at a turtle's place. I'm dealing with this at a modern speed. We have all this technology out there. Everything we talking about can go be researched or Google. So you do that. I'm
But
injecting
they're not
this in
gonna do
people's
that,
blood.
bro. You got to
I'm
do
not
it gently.
underestimating people.
Yeah.
I'm not underestimating nobody in the age of Aquarius. Got all this stuff around here. You should know this the age of Aquarius. You should
Yeah.
know this the age of
Yeah.
information.
Now,
Whether
people
you're an
still
intelligent
don't-
person or whether you a dummy.
Yeah.
Your neurological brain waves are open now just because if you're familiar with all this, the sun is ascending in what? Aquarius.
Aquarius. man.
Come on, man. So if, as above, so below. If this is planet Earth right here, right, and we see a moon in the sky or whatever we want to call that, that thing has a circle or spirit to it. Other times we see it like that, depending on how much light it gets and things of that nature. And then, you know, different just phases of the moon, right? All these phases still point to a sphere, because if you keep going around that way, that's going to develop into a circle. And if you keep going this way, that develops into a circle. Now, we have the sun, right? The sun is another globe or ball or orb thing we see in the sky. All right. One some say they're the same size, whatever. Some, some people say different size, whatever. Point is, they both have what we call spheres or orb shapes to them. Now, the ancients taught as above, so below. You know what I mean? As above, so below. So, if we see spheres every day, every night, of our day of our life, circles in the sky, the ancestors teach as above, so below. How all of a sudden we see circles in the sky and a planet that we're on is not of the same density, and we're in the same neutron suit that created all of these entities as spheres? So you mean to tell me these two great spheres that are in the sky are circle, but we on this planet who just started to produce light, Earth just started to produce light of its own during the 19th century, is flat? That's totally illogical, and like our great ancestors say, that's Greek and that's childish thinking. For them to ever think that the earth was flat, because all they saw was the horizon. They weren't seafarers, so all they was used to when they do get a chance to go a little far out on the water, that's all they would see was edge or flatness. Of course you're gonna see edge or flat, man. This earth is so big. That's what got me like bugging on people, like, man, how y'all gonna think the earth flat just because we see this terrain is flat? Brother, earth is we can't imagine how big the earth is. These little numbers we learning in science book, man, that stuff don't do no good for us to really know the size of this planet. You know what I mean? And furthermore, they teach that due to the warp of the planet, we stand slanted. So how we gonna stand slanted on a flat? Explain that. Due to the precessional wave of the warp of the planet tilting back and forth every year in, year out. How we on a flat?
How fast is the earth going in its orbit, man?
I don't know exact numbers, but I'm definitely about to go pull up my boy Black Root Science and give you all that. You know what I'm saying? So you can I just want to share that. As above, so below. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna get into the earth being shift 4 different times, and I'm gonna show you the polarity and effects of the shift 4 different times. So you could try to explain how the earth is flat. And I'm gonna finish explaining why it's not.
Well, I don't have nothing to explain, brother. I just know what I know. And I could tell you some facts that you need to learn for yourself, because I feel as everybody.
Get up there and run it, brother.
Well, I don't have to run something that I can run it simple, bro.
Alright.
I can run it simply by stating that basically, bro, you telling me that we're in a heliocentric aspect, right? And that the sun is 93 million miles away from us, right?
I ain't see none of that.
Well, that's what you're telling me, because you're going by that aspect of what your traditions have been. That the orbs is turning around the sun, and the sun is fixed right now.
Alright, let me share this right fast. This is from Black Root Science. Anybody out there want to go get this book, you can go get it. It's from the Masters of the Bush out of Africa by Sliner. This is Black Root Science. And I'm going to use a little excerpt out of this. I'm going to be using it for my book. Instead, the stars are separated from each other by about 32 trillion miles according to modern scientists. We'll use this number to find out by how much atoms in the earth are separated from each other. The proportion is the same because the earth is a miniature universe. Let's look at this again. The solar system is 7,900 million miles in size. It's separated from its neighbors by 32 trillion miles. Now, how many solar systems will fit in this distance if we could line them up from the sun all the way back to the next star? The answer is 32 trillion miles divided by 7,900 million miles equals 4,000. So you could fit 4,000 solar systems in 32 trillion miles, right? Now they say, we may call this the proportion separation. That means that 4,000 star systems will fit in the distance separating 2 stars. How many atoms will fit in the distance separating 2 atoms? 4,000. See, it's real simple what our ancestors taught, as above, so below. This is about atoms, electrons, protons, and neutrons. This ain't about nothing flat. Atoms are not flat. Protons, electrons are not flat. None of that is flat. It's all spherical circle, as above, so below. So, if you have your nucleus here, then you have your protons and your electrons, you know what I mean? And you have your atom there. Well, bam, that's the same thing with this spiral universe, with the sun being the center. Then you have the spiral around, and around that spiral, you have our planet Earth, which is electron. We're on the electron. So, this is atom, concepts of atoms and protons, right? And this is our galaxy, bro. All right, this is the model of protons and electrons. You see circles, you see the nucleus is a circle, and you see the electrons are circles, even on the microscope. It's the same thing with our universe, with the sun being in the center, being the atom, and you have the electrons, the particles spinning. This the L's. The electrons rotate around the atom or the nucleus, just like our planet Earth is an electron that rotates around the center of the nucleus.
Well,
As above,
why
so
would the
below.
Earth be in the center?
Why would Earth be in the center?
Why wouldn't the Earth be in the
Because
center?
Earth ain't the nucleus. The sun is the magnetic field. The sun is the magnetic producer, bro, not the Earth. The Earth don't produce nothing but dead bodies. The Earth don't produce rain. The Earth don't produce wind. The Earth only produces vegetables and dead bodies. And the vegetables only have to produce after the chlorophyll and photosynthesis
The
for the solar system.
Earth is electric planet. The sun is magnetic and the Earth is electric, you said.
The sun is the ultimate magnet.
Okay.
It's the ultimate. And it gravitates and pull bodies within its field. Just like an atom and electron. So, same thing. The sun being the center of the atom is the sun in the center.
Well, why
and
would
you
we
have
call
electrons floating around.
Mother Earth? Because when you say mother
Once
and
again,
female,
you say, do me a
believe
favor. Come chill, so.
magnetism, bro. You know, that's
These
what
are
I'm
misconceptions. Once again, our ancient Kemetic ancestors, he said, our ancient ancestors taught the earth as a male principle. As a male principle. All celestial deities are nature symbols and Kemet
Well, hold
were
on. Let's go
female.
back. We say the ancients taught the Earth was a male image, right? Then you
Let
say
me
it has some
explain
polarity shifts, right?
Let me
So
say
if it
this.
was a male figure, if you polarize change, it'll become a feminine
Now,
figure.
you can't hypothetically make
I'm just
nothing
trying
up,
to say,
brother.
but
You
I'm
can't
not
make
saying it,
nothing up
but
like
we
that.
did
You
say the
talking to
Earth
a
went
young
through.
master, brother.
But
You
you
can't
said
make
the
nothing
Earth
up
went
like
through a
that.
polarity change.
Can't make nothing up like that. What I'm saying is this. Can't go making stuff up on
I'm
the
not
spot.
making it up, but I'm just
What I'm saying is this.
trying to follow.
From a Kemetic point of view, celestial, all things that produce water, all things that produce life were of a female concept, of a female entity. All things that stabilizes and upright and erect things in society was of a male principle. So earth being something that holds and stabilizes and you erect things, buildings, sculptures on the planet. Our ancient African ancestors of the Nile Valley considered the earth a male principle, not no female. So the game is lost when people always Mother Earth, because you don't know history. And if you really knew history and culture and what our ancient ancestors did, you would know that earth, all the ancient cultures consider earth as a male principle for the simple fact it lays down and it erects. Just like if I was to lay on my back, how they show the ancient male laying on his back with an erect penis symbolizes that the earth is male and things are erected on earth. Female principles, all in ancient Kemet, most of the females were of a celestial nature, water nature, and things that give birth, because women are the birth givers and the nurturer of reality. So for me to let's say try to let you say Mother Earth, I know more than that, and I have to disagree with that. Not me disagreeing, but from what the ancient ancestors taught. They show you hundreds and hundreds of pictures of a male named Geb, a Queb or Geb, however you want to say it, Earth as a male entity, meaning that things will be erected and earth will be stood upon and withheld or withstand the affliction. So that's why they had that as a male principle. So I don't know where you was about to go with that. I just wanted to share that with you coming from an ancient Kemetic point of view, why the earth is considered male. Now, you won't get, when earth became a female, well, you got to move into like 27,000 years after our people had fell off. You get the Greeks come on the scene, and the Greeks start changing name, places, and stuff that they didn't understand. Like they thought the earth was flat. How the brother still erroneous teaching right now in 2016 in the so-called age of information. And they came with different concepts to feminize things, because you gotta understand from a biological point of view, the Greeks and all those people are non-melanated. They represent the retardation of the pineal gland. The retardation of the pineal gland symbolized that these people went to thinking backwards, not receiving the proper signals from the sun, not receiving
What
pigmentation.
did that happen? What did that classify?
I'm showing you how,
The golden
through the
age.
retardation of their mind, how they retardedized the world.
That's
And
the
got
ages.
all these.
The ages
When I'm
created
saying is
that
this,
conflict.
I'm showing you where Jill come from.
Okay.
Earth being a female initially comes from the Greek word Jill. Prior to that, you go show me in any of these books, and I'll let you come to my library, personal library. You show me somewhere prior to Greece where they calling the planet Earth a female. You ain't. You will not.
Well,
So for you to say Mother Earth and this and that, you're going wrong. For you to be saying
I'm
the
just
Earth is
saying, why is
flat,
that
you're
term
going
there?
wrong.
I'm just trying to show you there's a polar shift. You said it earlier. That things polar shift several times.
Earth only 4.
Yeah, 4
the
times.
Earth.
But whenever you change the polarity,
This
it
was
changes
before
Yeah.
non-melanated humans, brother. This was when the black humans were the only humans on the planet. This was when God was on the planet. You know what I mean? So those shifts led to this modern chaos. With the last ice age or the last glaciation lasting 40,000 years, you had black people who was already all over the planet, got trapped in these ice pockets, and eventually mutated and transformed to what we call whites, Chinese mongoloids or whatever. Then we get into all this crazy stuff like the Earth's flat, the Earth is a female. You know what I mean?
But
So,
the thing is, we can debate this.
it's no debate.
But the thing is, we have to respect each other's opinions until we come up with some real science that we can go over there and look and see what it is. You know, if you can get up there in space and look down and see what's happening, and you see that this shit is round, fine. I've never seen that, bro. I've been high up there in planes and looked down, and I've never seen this,
I
bro.
flew on planes too, and it's just
Can you
land.
see the
I don't know,
curve?
you gotta be in space somewhere. My point is this: why you need all that when our ancestors already gave us the answers?
So how we don't know that our ancestors didn't come here? I'm your ancestor. Okay, here, son. This is my information to give you.
All right,
The wife, different
All right.
societies have
Let-
distorted our information.
and let's deal with it like this.
Decoded us.
Now we're gonna deal with the Sumerian teachings then. Now, since you want to see that, all right. Now, ancient Sumeria, which I don't, these are different teachings. Now they teach that Earth is the 7th planet. Now we say Earth the 3rd planet from the sun, right? This the sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, cool. All right. But I would have them in line. Now, if anybody familiar with the Sumerian clay tablets, the Anthrohorsees, the Gilgamesh epic, any of Zechariah Stinson writings, any of that stuff deals with the teachings of what they call the Anunnaki, from those who above came to Earth from space or from this planet called Nibiru, the planet of the crosses and stuff. In these old ancient tablets and teachings, they find that they say upon them leaving their planet, we just went over this earlier at the other class. They have a whole history on their planet. It's called Nibiru, the planet of the cross. It crosses our solar system like this. These all rotate around the atom. Protons and electrons go around the atom. Put it this way, I say in Black Root Sign. Stars and planets are miniature atoms. Atoms and miniaturized stars. That's our secret right there. That's why they don't understand the black man, But Nibiru crosses on a different path. That's why the ancient people named this planet of the crosses. And also in their depiction of the celestials, they got like the sun, and they got like 9 planets showing you that there was an extra planet, which we only in the modern times don't count. So now according to these teachings, bro, and I read it. And I can give you the names. One of these beings' name was Alalu. And coming upon Alalu's interest of passing these other planets up, he passed all the planets that he found from their science uninhibited and didn't have water. The 6th planet he stopped had water. The 6th planet was Mars. Now this is writings from over 4,000 years ago. How in the hell they don't know that planet Earth would be the 7th planet if you coming from another solar system? If this stuff written over 4,000 years ago, how in the hell do they know? Modern science know not that these are the planets, and they say we the 3rd planet from the sun, right? How in the hell these people know 4,000 years ago, if you coming into this galaxy, that our planet is the seventh planet?
But they remember.
Remember? Yeah, I gotta laugh at that one.
No, I'm saying remember. Because
All right.
we already know everything, it's just to remember everything.